Good evening. Good evening. How's everybody doing this evening? As usual, I'm the first one here. Imagine that. How's that happen? Every time. Every time. Wow. That's exciting. I love being the first one here. It's the coolest thing since sliced bread. I am trying to pull up this on the TV like I've been doing because that really does work. That really does work for me. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, there we go. That really does work. Oh, somebody else is here. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. Gotta hit the mute button. Gotta hit the mute button. Gotta have something playing back here. Wouldn't be me if I didn't have multiple screens going at once now, would it? Gotta have everything up and running. Hey, Kenergy! Let's get this party started. And it's gonna roll tonight. It is gonna rock and roll. Oh, gotta mute. It's gonna rock and roll. Woohoo! So what's good? What's going on? You're the first one here. It's just you and me, baby. We could talk dirty. There's nobody else here. The lurkers don't hear anything. I promise. They won't hear a thing. Let's talk food porn. You and me. We both like some healthy food and some non-healthy food. So let's talk food porn. She'll be here. She said she's coming. She usually is getting the kids down around this time, so I'd say give her 15-20 minutes. Your girl will be here. Oh, look who just jumped up here. I'll make my screen bigger. I got the wrong screen up anyway. We got the daytime screen. Do they have another name? I've probably had them. I might call them something else, but there's a good chance that I've probably had them. Ooh. Let me see. Oh, we got a damn heat wave going on today. I think we got up in the 20s today, and it is still 12 degrees outside. So that's a heat wave compared to what it has been. You know what? I did see that post. She got to make her sketties. You know, she has never shown how she makes her delicacy. So, I don't know how much we can knock it. Where do you want to start? It's obviously it's store-bought Italian bread. Can't knock that too much because, nothing wrong with a good loaf of store-bought bread. So, a lot of people use store-bought bread, so I don't want to knock that too bad. Oh, you know what? I have seen those, but I haven't made them that way. I haven't made them homemade that way, but I have seen them. I saw those in some videos, but I have not made them. That does sound really good. Ooh, ooh. So, okay, you call her the T-Rex. Everybody around here has been calling her the Goblin and the Gremlin. So we got another name. We're going to need a whiteboard. Folks, we're going to need a whiteboard. Okay, that's going up on the board. That's going up on the board. As far as the roach, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got the roach. Yeah, it seems the roach seems to have moved away, and we're moving more into the goblin and the gremlin. I knew what you meant. Yeah, the roach seems to have moved away because she's in a colder weather area, and we haven't seen too much of them. Yeah. Hey, Stanley. Good to see you. Good to see you. We were going to talk a little bit of food porn, and yeah, the goblet came into it. We went right into the spaghetti on our community page. So, yeah, that spaghetti platter would be your perfect teenager after school plate. So there you go. Can't say I always pick on her. Oh wait, she's 40 something. Okay. Well, alrighty then. I got something special for everybody tonight. I've been working hard all day. But we got to wait until there's a few more in here. So what other food porn you got for us, Kenergy? Ooh, I better check. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who else is going to show up tonight. I didn't get any. Not that I normally do. I don't always get definite notices on who is or isn't coming in. But I do tend to get a post somewhere here and there of someone telling me that I'll be there. Damn, these notifications popping up. Bingsu for dessert? What's that? It may be something I've had. I just don't remember the name. That happens a lot. Because it's something I may have eaten one time and just don't remember it. Oh, thank you, Stanley. Yes, I was having fun with a new program tonight. Ooh, I don't think I've ever put condensed milk on shaved ice. But I've used condensed milk with liqueur drinks before. One of my favorite being called a toasted almond, Kahlua, amaretto, and cream. So I don't see why it would not work. Yeah. And somewhere out in the garage, I have a shaved ice machine that I used to use when we used to go to my brother's house for Friday night or Saturday night dinner and a movie. And I'd always been, and when it was warm, I'd bring the shaved ice maker over, and the kids would get their snow cones, and the adults, we had our snow cones. Uh-huh. And yeah, ours wasn't the same flavoring as the kids, I guarantee ya. Yummy, yum, yum. So, oh, we're up to 11, and there's only 2 in the chat talking. Matcha, strawberries, blueberries, and condensed milk. I like matcha teas, and I like the fruit. And I do like cream on my fruit when I have it with, different yogurts and cereals and stuff. So I probably really would like that. Okay, really? Really? Did I invite you up? I did not invite you up here. Even though Schmidt and Kitten, Rosie Posey is sitting here laying on my knee. Pretend fashionista. Hello, lovely lady. We're going to have a party tonight because we're all rock stars. Did everybody get my thumbnail tonight? Because I'm really weird with my thumbnails. Hey, Bliss. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Now we know it's really going to get wild in here tonight. Oh, hey, real life always takes priority over this. I made it. And if you didn't hear, I do not need dentures. I do have 2 extractions on the side, and I'm going to need a root canal on one of the teeth in the front. There was a little blip that they noticed, and they had to do a second X-ray just to be sure. So it's something that's just starting up, which I'm surprised that they never noticed that before, or I'm surprised that didn't happen sooner, because I actually had my 2 front teeth bashed in really good when I was a kid. I got hit with a beer stein when I was a kid. But yeah, so yeah. And then a couple cavities, which everybody gets cavities now and then, just about. So yeah, I was amazed. So, but anyway, that was awesome, Bliss. So, well, I just gave you the 411. You got all you needed to know about the dental exam. I'm not in jail for attempted murder. So yeah, it went well. Yes, a big old German beer stein, with the one with the pewter lid on it. Yeah, the only reason I didn't lose my teeth completely is because the wire was on my braces. Do you really think she's in here watching, Bliss? The way she talks does not give me the impression that she has watched over here yet. Oh, Coley on her community post. She thought she'd piss me off by putting a picture of me up wearing a sweater, holding a bingo card with a parakeet on my head. Like that's gonna piss me off. It's fucking cold. I'm wearing a sweater. Okay. Oh, she has me in tennis shoes. She has never seen my rack of heels. Okay. But yeah, and a parakeet. She better find a bird with a couple more zeros on its price tag. But anyway, so yeah, I've just pulled up a picture of one of, that's not a new picture, but yeah, of one of my birds that flew over and landed on my head. Um, that happens in my house. What's that supposed to piss me off? Get the fuck out of here. She's ballless. Chris had said that she watches, but the way she's reacting over there, it's questionable. Hey, your feral friend. Oh, damn it. Here I go again. I got to go back. There, I'll start from there. Y'all, ride my ass if I'm not putting comments up. I'm so bad with this. Ride my ass when I fail to do my duty up here. Ride my ass. Hey, if we get up to 20 people, 20 viewers, I got a special something something. I know we'll never get to 20 in the chat, but if we get up to 20 viewers, I got a special something something. And it's just for Coley. She told me not to put my name in her mouth. Coley, 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 Coley. Did I put my name in? Did I put her name in my mouth? I'm sorry. I did I stutter that, or did I get her name out clearly? I don't know. Let me know. I'm working my way down there. When I get to the bottom, let me know if I stuttered. I want to make sure she knows I had her fucking name in my mouth. Coley! Coley! Yeah, the bingo card's a hoot. We could play bingo in here. We could play bingo for Coley. Instead of playing bingo, we'll play Coley with 2 eyes. How about that? Oh, that right there. Her brain is toast. I agree. I agree, pretend fashionista. And Stanley. Oh, look at that. We got an internet couple. What is that, pretend fashionista? Hey, come on. I got something special. Y'all want to see it. Don't make me suffer here and enjoy it all by myself. Because, that's kind of that. Well, never mind. That's kind of fun when you're by yourself, but that's beside the point. Oh, that'll take you 5 seconds to think of ideas for that, Bliss. Okay, go ahead. Make the bingo card. Hi! Love you, mean it. Okay, then no, I have not heard of that. Okay, we got to think up. We got to think up of a fun game that we could play across the communities that she's affected. And we could play it across, multiple lives and stuff. There I go. Talk with my hand. I've been getting better about talking with my hands. Hi, Betty. But we could play it across multiple channels and stuff just to make it really exciting and keep her hopping. Keep her addled mind hopping. That'll make it even more fun. Oh, we're up to 16. We only need to get 4 more in here. Who's going to get their extra personalities up here for the fun? Oh, and we do have to wait for Terry to get here. So even when we get to 20, we still have to wait for Terry, but I do anticipate her getting here anytime soon. So that shouldn't be a hindrance. And it's funny. At least I think it is. And I have a twisted and warped sense of humor. And no, Bliss, it's not what I talked with you about earlier. Betty, how are you feeling today? Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Get your asshole off the screen. We're in trouble. Oh, I thought you started that today. Or you must have said that after midnight. You'll be fine. We'll start a circle of eye hand holding for you. You'll be in all of our thoughts and prayers. Or however everyone here chooses to convey that thought to you. Okay? Look at that love pouring out. Oops. Need to switch something here. No wonder I'm so chilly. Shame on me. You got this, girl. That's beautiful, Kenergy. That's beautiful. Perfect. Teresa. Lovely Teresa in the house. Oh, the viewership dropped. We're bouncing. I don't know. I think the lurkers are playing dodgeball. They're getting knocked in and out. Oh, shucks. It looks like the goblin posted something. She must know we were talking about her. No. 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 Your idea of that is gross. No. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Nope. 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 Nada, nada, nada. You can save that for Terry's page. Would you rather? That's would you rather. He always has one gross option and another option that's even grosser. I learned my lesson from playing Kenergy's WIT like a long time ago. It's funny as hell, but nope. Sorry, love ya, but nope. Oh, I think that was one of them. I got cramps in my cheeks now. Yes, it is hilarious, but not when half the people will back out. Jesus. Oh, I'm cramping. I'm cramping. Okay, that's true. In fact, is that how that conversation started? Correct me. Fill me in on that. Is that how the gerbil conversation got started? I think I'm having a flashback on that. Brooke is in the house. Oh, Jesus. I think I find the gerbil pattern. They're very, very close to mice. They're just a little bit bigger in size, technically. You know, I had to go and do a little research when I was looking up patterns because, you know, there's not a lot of gerbil specific crochet patterns. So I had to do a little research, and they run about 50 grams larger than a mouse, you know, but they look basically the same. So see the research I did to appease everybody here for when we actually do finally not get derailed and do some crocheting. Brooke, how are you today, dear? Dear. And I referred to the dental hygienist as sweetheart. Man, next I'm going to start carrying butterscotch in my pockets. Oh my God. Oh, we hit 20. We hit 20. And oh, good thing I looked when I did. It just dropped to 17. Now we just have to wait for Terry to get here. We did hit 20. So as soon as Terry gets here, I got a surprise with my twisted sense of humor. Tonight's my turn. That's all I'm going to say until Terry gets here. Terry. Oh, Terry. Terry said she wanted to come up on panel tonight. She had something to talk about. And I'm not exactly sure what. So we might all be in trouble. We might all be getting schooled. Well, remember, someone told me to keep her name out of my mouth. Not your thing, huh? Oh, well. But you still like crochet. So, okay. Hey, you know what? Every show is not everybody's thing. So, but thank you. Thank you for at least trying to, at least giving it a try. Oh, yes. Thank you. Hit the likes. Hit the likes. Or hit the thumbs down if you don't like it. It's still engagement. But thank you for trying, Teresa. I appreciate that. But you still got an idea of what they wore once she traveled back. So, you know, you still saw a little bit of the clothes that were worn back in that time. So, you know, you can still give me an idea when I go to look at patterns and when I'm trying to narrow things down. You could still give me some input on that. So there you go. So you'll still be a valuable inputter. Oh, let me see if Terry said something. No. Now I'm wondering if Terry said that she wanted to come up. If she said that was somewhere else, and I mistook it for another night, there is that possibility. Okay, okay, okay. I can do that. I can do that. Thanks, Teresa. I'll do that. Ooh, that's not good. If you're getting that much ice up on your roof and the temperatures are still that cold, um, your roof's in bad shape. You need a new roof. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, the snow on my office here is it's mostly off of the roof here, but this is not a well insulated room. I've mentioned that already. And on the rest of the house, it's starting to melt off slowly. But I have a metal roof, so it's going to heat up differently. You know, my attic is very well insulated, but with a metal roof, it melts off better as soon as the sun hits it because the metal heats up differently. Huh? Well, be careful. Lucky you. Yes, ma'am, I will. Mm-hmm. Hold on. I will be right back. I want to double check because I could have swore. Yeah, I'm just checking. Terry said that she wanted to come on panel tonight. She wanted to get some timestamps from your live Bliss. So she may be gathering her information right now, Bliss. Okay, that's what I was checking on. I'm gonna just keep my avatar up for a while. Yeah, she did say she was coming, and she said she wanted to go up on live. Yeah, she's usually ready by now, though. Oh, she better not. I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer though, because I said earlier that if I got up to 20 viewers, that I would show something special I made. Oh, that's rough. They should be making special accommodations for that, Bliss, like front door pickup. The school should be sending out a special van for that. That's another consideration, Brooke, but that's also excluding the child from school for the weather. So I'd lean more towards they should be paying for a special transportation for front door pickup in this situation. I could see the parents being pissed, but you know, this was exceptional weather. You know, so it's definitely not a normal circumstance. Oh, I know. Bliss, we walked through 4 feet of snow, 5 miles in 5 miles uphill both ways. Tell me about it. I know all about it. You're not shitting me. Yeah, Brooke, but that's not fair to the parents that have to work. That's a nightmare for the parents that have to work and would need to procure daycare. That's a whole different issue. Okay. You know what? We'll wait 4 more minutes and then I'm going to show you what I need to show, whether she's here or not. And when she gets here, we can show it again. Is that fair? Safety should come above convenience. But again, we're boomers. No, it wasn't. And I literally had to walk up and down mountains to get to school and cross a major Route 30 in Pittsburgh. And that was a nightmare. That was when I was in middle, that was for my middle school, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. And that was a nightmare. But still did it. I guess back then they looked at it as culling the herd. That was a joke, by the way. T minus 2 minutes. I was born in 67. So I guess I'm the old lady around here. And I earned every one of my damn wrinkles. Gen X, that's a good, whatever. Yes, it does. Same age bracket. Yeah, I don't look at generations much now. I look at age brackets. Oh, okay. It's 10:10. Day to day, I look how I look, but I do clean up well. Okay, let me get the screen share up. Remember, I said tonight was my turn. Let me enlarge the screen. Ooh, wait, I got to go back before I do that. Sorry, I got to go over here first. You don't need to see it as much as you need to hear it.
My coffee strong, scrolling through the feed, something felt wrong. The notifications popping, Wi-Fi on mute, nature called loud like, hey, that's your cue. Map through my goal, glowing screen. Modern times are strange, you know what I mean. I'm taking a poop on the internet, scrolling memes, no regrets, streaming live from a porcelain throne, never truly alone, even when I'm alone. Yeah, I'm taking a poop on the internet. Hashtag laughing the tech idiot. Influencers flexing, ads everywhere. Meanwhile, I'm fighting demons in my bathroom chair. Breaking news, group chat pings, all while I'm handling personal things. Who needs privacy? Who needs shame? The router knows me by name. I'm taking a poop on the internet. Reading takes, I'll soon forget. Hot takes colder than the sea. History loading incomplete. Yeah, I'm taking a poop on the internet. Living proof we've gone too far with that. Philosophers ask, what is man? Apparently someone with a phone in hand. From caveman fires to 5G speed, same old humans, different needs. Still taking a poop on the internet, laughing at kind of tiny vest. Work keeps turning, servers home, greatest minds, and here I sit them low. Yeah, I'm taking a tour on the internet, the most honest place I've ever been. Yeah.
But thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. So, okay. I know we keep talking about doing this open fucking, this open panel thing, but every time I try to, I end up having to do something. So tomorrow I'm doing it, damn it. Yeah, one will be in the fucking grave and the other one will be on her way. Yeah. I know, I'm just using it. I'm actually on the toilet. Okay. Anyways, so, okay, what's the joke? Tell me. Hello, what's the joke?
How'd y'all like that? And give me just a second here. That is now live on my channel. I set it as an instant premiere. Y'all don't need to go check it out unless you want, but that is now live on my channel. So, yeah. Do you think she'll like it? You're scarred, Kenergy. How many times do you think Bliss, when she remade the video, when she made her video, and me when I did that, how many times do you think we had to watch that? We're scarred. But hey, it's a catchy little jingle. Come on, you know you're going to be singing "Taking a Poop on the Internet." Come on, you know you're going to sing it. You know you are. Well, I thought saying calling it Poopgate was a little bit more PC. Yeah, you're right. I should have just called it Shitgate. But hey, for the community, I uploaded it in Pets and Animals. I thought that was appropriate. It doesn't beat out Bliss's. Not to mention hers is the original. Did I transform it enough, Bliss? Oh, you know what? Give me a minute. I'm going to upload that in my media here, and then I'll make that my outro video. Hold on, give me a minute. I got to upload that so I could make it an outro. Hopefully it's a small enough file. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see if I could find, where did I hide it? Where did I tuck it away? Let's see, file name drama. File folder drama / Coley. Oh, it's not there. So where is it? It's not there. Not there. Huh. Oh, I bet I hit it down here. So I don't remember where I put it. Well, this sucks. Let me go to my director. 2026. Oh, yeah. It's definitely too big. Nope, can't do it. Can't do it. It's too big. Oh, God. Kenergy couldn't control. No control, no self-control. Would you rather take a poop on the internet or wear Depends for one day and not be able to use the bathroom? Anybody? Hello, White Russia. We're glad you're here. We understand you can't chat. You drive safely. That's your number one priority. You just missed a great song. I don't know if you should listen to it when you're driving, though. Probably shouldn't drive it. Probably shouldn't listen to it while you're driving. Okay. Kennergy wants to know, would anybody, would you rather take a poop on the internet or wear Depends for a day and not be able to use the toilet? Okay. Bliss said Depends, hand down. She also said to drive safe, White Russia. Brooke said hello and drive safe. Oh, Teresa, Depends, hand down. Brooke, Depends, hand down. And Kennergy says, yeah, if you listen, if you rewound and listen, you'll probably shit your pants. So yeah, don't rewind, just stay listening where you're at. I will probably play it again later once Terry gets here. So let us know when you're done driving or if you're going to zone out. Oh, we're up to 21 now. So, somebody must have hailed the crazy cunt. She came running. She's on rewind. Yes, I would go with Depends too on that one. Okay, that was a good would you rather. That was a good one, Kennergy. I'll give you that. That was a good one. And that was so perfectly fitting. Yeah, she posted about 2 hours before the live started saying that she was going to be here. You know, and I haven't heard anything else. And I did check to see if there was any other messages. So, you know, she may have just gone to sleep. Which, if that's what her body needs, then that's what her body needs. And there is nothing wrong with that. 5 views. Nobody showed up in the premiere because everybody's here. But there was 5 views on it already. That's funny. Yeah, I think Terry's going to laugh when she sees it. Absolutely. We got to get her answer. That'll be the question for everybody. Once we get a couple new faces in here, well, others in here that haven't seen it yet, we could play it again. And then I will end up playing it as the night ends. I think I did a good job on that, if I say so myself. And yes, I am patting myself on the back for that. I had that video uploaded, Teresa. You know, the taking a shit on the internet. I uploaded it and set it to private until I could play it in here. And then as soon as it was done in here, I set it to public as an instant premiere. Oh, I AI'd the shit out of it. I put what my concept was, put in the keywords I wanted, and said, have at it. Oh, wow. That's pretty good for one day, yeah? Good for one day? Yeah, I'm not a songwriter. Oh, so do I. Yeah, Bliss got to see some other lyrics I'm working on. Oh, you go, girl. Get on with your bad self. Well, there is a mute button. Okay, Kinergy's on a roll. Would you rather drop a deuce on the internet during a YouTube live stream or during a Zoom interview? The monster's been unleashed. We're in trouble now. No, they'll never get it because it's everybody else's fault. They'll never get it. Oh, I saw that one. Rose Red. That's Rose Red. Yeah, she hit all those court watchers. She made it on all those court watchers. Do 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 do. Push it real good. Oh, Bliss, I did take about I don't know, 5 minutes, I think, checking out that Reddit you sent me. And unfortunately, a couple of the YouTube links I went to check have all been removed for violating terms of service. Yeah, she may have. Well, her body's telling her she needs to sleep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what her name was, Rose Red. There's a lot that are smoking cigarettes, get caught smoking cigarettes. But yeah, that one. And if we're talking, and if this is the same one, I mean, there may be more than one. Well, I'm pretty sure there's been more than one. But the guy that she started having sex with, she also had a protective order he had a protective order against her, if I recall correctly. I think I've been there before because some of the stuff I read sounded familiar, but it had been a long time ago. I get emails from Reddit about sometimes from the GRB Snark, Gypsy Rose, and stuff on the 1,000 Pound Sisters. And unless it looks like something really interesting, they just get deleted. So I'd say probably once a month I end up over there just because I got an email from something on those channels. I used to go over there a lot with my 600 Pound Life. Right after each show aired. But we haven't had any shows from that. I think Dr. Now retired. Well, I think I have a user number name now. Oh, Terry. Bummer. Well, she'll get to see the video live. What are you doing, Rosie? Really? Being obnoxious was an Olympic sport, you'd win it. Yes, you would. You'd win the Olympic kiddie bowl for being an obnoxious little bitch. Yes, you would. Look at you. Spinning in circles on me. Ow, what are you biting me for? I didn't see that. I didn't have time to open up anything. I just scanned through some of the titles and what was visible without opening anything up. It was funny looking through that because they went back. Some of those posts went back 2 years, and I think I saw one was 3 years. And it's all the same thing. It repeats. Everything repeats on a cycle. It's a never-ending cycle with her. You think that she would learn. It's like, wait a second, the same thing happened, not that long ago. The same thing, different people. What's going on here? How does this always happen with different people? It's not just the same people, it's always different people. What's going on here? I never participated on that thread. I don't go looking for other people to find problems with her. My opinion is my opinion. And I hung around in a community with people that had the exact opposite opinions of her than I did and treated her differently. And that didn't change my mind. True that. Yeah, like I said, I've seen that before. Um, I don't, remember, word for word, but some of it looked familiar. But nothing on there is what made me form an opinion or change my opinion. It was all based on stuff that I had seen at the time on her pages. It wasn't anything that I saw anywhere else. It was stuff that I saw that she posted, things that she did, things that she said. It's her that made me form my opinion of her. Nobody else did it. She did it. She just can't seem to understand that, she's the problem. Oh, hey, it looks like Popcorn did a live tonight. Did anybody watch that? I'm just scrolling through my notifications here. I didn't watch. I was busy doing what I was doing, and by the time I saw my notifications before I started my stream, I had a couple dozen notifications, from other channels that I watch. Was she giving Shelly a hard time? Good. We need some relative peace and calm around here. Good. That's real good to hear. You can't go wrong with calm. Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing that it was that she was doing a live tonight, but like I said, I was completely engrossed in another project. And I have other lives. I have other things that I usually watch at certain times and didn't get anything done between taking a shit on the internet and the other project I'm working on. That's good. Positive headspace is good. If only a couple other assholes would stop their shenanigans and get there, life would be good. Kenergy, thank you so much for being here. We really enjoyed your Would You Rather tonight. And we hope you come back more often. It's always a pleasure. You have a great energy. Don't forget to put some positive energy out for Betty for tomorrow. Appreciate that. I agree. Community blow-ups, it does things, but that doesn't mean that you can't, wish well and be happy when positive things happen. Appreciate that. We could all use it. Back at ya. Don't forget to take a shit on the internet. It's in your head, you know it. So what else did everybody do today? Anything exciting? We're lagging on conversation tonight. I think everybody's tired. Hey, where'd everybody go? Got quiet. Hey, no fighting on my lap. Seriously. Ugh. I meant to look up nuking today, but like I said, I got a little distracted on my project. So I've seen it before, but I need a refresher on it. Well, I know you're here. How far along on your project are you, Teresa? Oh my. Look at us all being domestic. Only when you're talented, Teresa. Only when you're talented. Talk amongst yourselves. I need a minute here. Okay, sorry about that. I had to do something real quick. Okay. I'm gonna have to pull up a YouTube and double look at how that's done. You know, like I said, I know I've seen it before. It's just been a while and I've heard of it. It's just not something that I'm familiar with. Sorry, I'm typing something here. Okay. Still no Terry. Bliss, was this the worst storm you guys have had in how long? Or the most snow or any records or whatnot? You know, Teresa, my friend who is a master at fabric arts in a lot of ways, she will always say that there is no mistakes in fiber arts. They're all imperfections by design. And I always give her one raised eyebrow when she says that, but that's the way she puts it. So reframe the way you're thinking on it. It's imperfection by design. Amanda, how are you this evening? We've missed you. No, she's not kidding. She was not kidding. Imperfection by design is not a joke. She's dead serious. Did you enjoy yourself? The camaraderie? Good for you. We knew what you meant. I'll get on it, Teresa. Hold on, I need another minute here. Damn it, all to hell. Why does everything happen at night when you're busy? This is going to be one of those nights. I used to go to church camp when I was a kid. Jamonville in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Mother didn't send me there. I paid to go to that with the family that ended up being my foster parents. Sorry. I'm still trying to find something here. Oh man. Okay, where was I? There we go. Sorry, I'm getting behind. Teresa, the church camp I went to, Jumonville in Uniontown, they had the big cross at the top of the hill, at the top of the mountain. You can't miss it. Yeah, they did, but you can't miss it. The cross at the top of the mountain can be seen in 4 states. And at the end of the week, they did their final service. Most of my family they were Catholic until there was an issue with the priest, and then nothing. And then my foster family, before they became my foster family, I pretty much grew up with their daughters, and I used to go to church with them. And they were Bible thumping, born again Christians. And I'd go to church with them all the time whenever I was around them on Sundays. And yeah. And then did some church here and there. But I'm not big on organized religion. I am Christian. I have my faith. I'm just not big on organized religion. You're from Michigan, Teresa? Where are you at now? If you don't mind my asking. Who are you saying funny you say that, Brooke? Teresa, if we're talking about the same camp, you cannot mistake it. The cross is huge. It's a couple stories tall. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think you have mentioned that before. See, I told you I didn't take notes. Okay. Please don't hold it against me that I don't remember everything. I'm really sorry, Amanda. I'm really sorry. Hey, White Russia. Look at that. We weren't even talking shit tonight. And someone else brought shit to the chat. And it wasn't me. But hey, so about that shit. Look at that. We got neighbors in the chat. Right there. We got neighbors in the chat. Hello, your feral friend. Look at that. More shit stirring in the chat. Hey, hey, folks, I gotta ask. Should we play our video for White Russia? And I don't know, your feral friend, were you here for the video? Oh, okay. Your feral friend in White Russia weren't here for the video. Oh, wow, Amanda. Dedication. I could probably do that, White Russia. Bum, 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 bum. Actually, you know what? I put it up as a premiere. It is up because I was going to play it again at the end. It is actually up on my video page now. I put it up as a premiere. So nobody went and watched the premiere because we were all in here, but it is now up. It's live on my video page now. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, the churches are coming out of the closet. They got to hide for a lot of years. Look at how much smaller this world is getting, Brooke and Teresa. Look how much smaller this world is getting. Next thing you know, you're going to find out you stood across from each other and bumped arms at the concession stand during a football game. About the Marine Corps? Yeah, I put it up on the screen. I saw it. I said I'd do that sometime. I got to sit there and think about which parts of it I want to share because there's some good, there's some bad, there's some ugly. I'd have to sit down and think about, obviously I don't want to share too much of the ugly, but, I have to sit down and think about which parts of it I want to share and which parts define being a woman in the Marine Corps versus, which parts are just about being a Marine and which parts are about just being, young and having fun and being in the military. You know, because some of those things all blend together. So I need to think about it so that I don't just end up rambling on. Because, you know, not that I ever ramble, not me. Oh. Now, see, White Russia, after you asked if I saw your comment, I scrolled back up and highlighted the first comment you made. And then I see you've made the comment again down here. See, I was paying attention. I saw your comment the first time. I was paying attention, ma'am. But I will tell you, I was young, dumb, and full of invincibility. Thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? Have a good night, Russia, White Russia. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. You go take care of that shit. Shit's an important thing to take care of. I like the way you think. I think everybody has a dark side. You know, but the dark side I was referring to is why I have PTSD. But no, everybody has a darkness in them and everybody has a light in them. So, but yeah, we definitely have some dark humor in this group too. So, no, nothing to be sorry about. You're good. You're just getting to know me. I've always been really open about having PTSD and being a PTSD vet. So that's part of what makes me the wonky and wacky person that I am. Oh, I have my moments where I'm boring as hell. Trust me. Which makes me just like everybody else. I am definitely not everybody's cup of tea. Which, wow, that makes me just like everybody else too. Holy hell. What a concept. Wow. Who knew? Who knew it'd be a night of revelations? Oh my. Boy, tonight is going slow. I've got to get my kitchen cleaned up tomorrow. My kitchen's a disaster area. I got too many packages in there I got to empty out. Counter space equals storage area. So I got to get that all cleaned out. I got VA packages on there. My monthly prescriptions came in, and they can never send them in one package. They have to send them in 50, 11 packages. It drives me crazy. Plus some Amazon packages. My subscriptions from Amazon. So probably a couple other things up there. Bliss, thank you for being here. Much appreciated, as always. You have a good night. Have fun with the kiddos, getting them out the door in the snow tomorrow. Oh, Smokey's in here. Hi, Smokey. Smokey Smoke. What are you doing in here? Hi. I didn't call you. I know. Are you sad because Terry slipped? Huh? She doesn't feel good. Well, you get a good night's sleep. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Oh, hello. Hello. He just jumped up. Brulee's here too. You heard him. He had to come up. I think he's missing Terry. Terry didn't show up for him to spook. He's so bad. Well, you better get comfortable. Start purring. Massage that neck, baby. Massage that neck. Bum, bum, bum. What are you doing? Oh, there you go. You finally started purring. Yeah, I think I'm going to move a small perch in here and see how many times I can have a bird fly on my head during the live, just to amuse the crazy cunt. Since she's so concerned and apparently thinks that that'll bother me. And I'll have to go through my collection of sweaters, because God forbid you wear a sweater when it's cold outside. Just because she likes to hang her tits out for all the youngies in her chat. I don't know, when it warms up, should I start hanging my tits out for everybody? Inquiring minds want to know. We've seen hers hang. I can guarantee you mine don't hang like hers. Well, not unless I'm bent over, like that. Yeah. That cracked me up. Like I'm really going to be bothered. Oh, Brooke may be changing laundry over or may have crashed for the night. Looks like it might be down to you and me again, Teresa. And I am going to turn my camera off. Ooh. Excuse me. I switched over. I was drinking my Hawaiian coffee. I can't even think of the name of it now. And I burned through that real quick this month. And I switched back to my Cafe du Monde, which is a Louisianan coffee with chicory in it. And it's a very, very strong dark roast coffee. And no, my camera was on. It was on in the lower left-hand corner. I just have it on small in the lower left-hand corner. Yeah, I figure the fire's more inviting than looking at my mug. Yeah, I only pull up me big if I need to show something. Yeah, once I figured out that I could load some nice looking backgrounds. Like when the storm was rolling in and I had the nice snowfall going in the background, and then the warming fireplace. Because these backgrounds I've been using, they do not come with StreamYard or anything. Yes, I am caffeinated up, but that doesn't keep me awake. Caffeine does not keep me awake. It doesn't affect me like that, usually. So, but yep, see, I'm waving at you. You see me now? Now I'm gone. Back to the avatar. No, I'm fine with the coffee, but when I switch back to tea, tea will give me jitters. Regular tea, not herbal teas, but regular tea will give me jitters when I switch back to it right after coffee. Explain that one to me. I can't. And I love tea, but I'd say for the last couple of months I've been on a coffee binge. Huh. Are you typing on a laptop or a phone or a tablet? Oh, okay. That might be why, because it's a smaller screen. I'm guessing. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, you don't need a laptop or a tablet with phones nowadays. A lot of people do. That's everybody's choice nowadays. I can't stand using the phone for everything though. My phone, my phone is for talking, and then I have like my Libby app on there, and I do have YouTube on it, but that's only for if there's certain video that I want to listen to, and there are some audiobooks that are available on YouTube that I'll listen to when I'm driving. I do not watch it when I'm driving. I don't watch YouTube when I'm driving. But if there's something on there that I want to listen to and I'm driving somewhere, that's the only reason it's on my phone. But that's pretty much it for apps on my phone. Well, there's a couple more on there. My driving thing. I don't know. My Google Maps, stuff like that. But it's stuff that would mainly be for when I'm driving. I used to use the phone for a lot more. But there were some issues with my phone with my last employer, and that tied into my PTSD when I went full blown. And it took forever for me to even want to pick up a phone after that. It was rough. And I still won't, I still have a real hard time even using voicemail. It's usually, it's not like I can tell you one site. It's usually if I'm looking for an audiobook, if I can't find it on the Libby app, I'll check on YouTube. I'll just put, if there's a certain title that I'm looking for and I can't find it in my usual spots, I'll search on YouTube. But have you ever heard of the Libby app? I don't think I have it on this browser. Shit. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on, I'm trying to see something here. Shit. No, I can't do it. Okay. I was going to try to share the screen. Hold on a second. I gotta go back here. I was going to try to. Will you get off me? I was going to try to do a share screen, but there's no way I can do it and show it to you without doxing myself. Let me see. If you go to your app store on your phone and just type in, well, you know what? I could do that here. Hold on. Here, we'll do it this way. There. If you go to the Libby app and the page is let me put this in the right there. Yeah, you told me that. You're allergic to a lot of medications. Kombucha would probably be good for you too. A fermented tea, and you can make that at home for super inexpensive, and it's super healthier and better. Well, I won't say healthier, but super better for you making it at home because you have control over what you put in it as far as flavorings and stuff. Remind me to grab some of my herbal books out and double check some better stuff for inflammation. Garlic's good. Fresh garlic. Adding fresh garlic, not the pre-chopped up stuff. Get bulb garlic, cut it up yourself and add that to food. Turmeric and ginger. And whenever you use turmeric, make sure you add pepper. You have to add some fresh cracked pepper to it. Or even some pepper out of the shaker. But you have to add pepper to some pepper in, or else you won't get the full benefit of turmeric. Yeah, you mentioned that too. See, it's getting late, so I'm not going to be able to explain this accurately. The capsaicin in the is it the capsaicin in the pepper? There's something in the pepper that helps release the curcumin in the turmeric. Wait a minute. Let me adding black pepper to turmeric increases the bioavailability of the curcumin, the active anti-inflammatory compound in turmeric, by up to 2,000%. The compound piperine in black pepper, there you go, it's the piperine. See, I told you I'm tired. It prevents the liver from immediately breaking down and metabolizing the curcumin, allowing it to enter the bloodstream and to be used by the body. Did you catch all that? Yeah, you just add the pepper right into the tea. you're not adding so much that you can taste it. You're just adding how much turmeric are you adding? Give me a rough estimate on the measurement. Yeah, give me a rough estimate. If you had a measuring spoons out, how much turmeric would you say you're adding? No, you tell me how much turmeric would you say you're adding, or are you just using a turmeric and ginger tea bag? Okay, so you're using a pre-made ginger turmeric tea, in other words. And then you're adding roughly an eighth of a teaspoon of turmeric. That's good. You're adding extra turmeric. I would say just add a pinch of pepper. Add a pinch of pepper in, and then pour your hot water on top of that. Just a pinch. You don't need a lot. Okay, yeah, you don't need a lot. You just need a little bit, and just give it a because you're just adding that little pinch, and that's not even going to be enough to taste, you know. And when you realize that you're not tasting it, add another little extra pinch if you want. And you heard what I read. It increases the bioavailability of the curcumin by 2,000%. That's a huge difference. That is a huge difference. So that should really help start making a difference for you. You know, and you should have plenty of pepper around, right? Everybody has pepper. It's one of the basic seasonings. Yep. Yep. If that's what you got, that's what will work. And I think there is one more thing that you can do. Okay, are you able to drink milk? Well, then you know what? If you don't like coarse ground pepper, then fine pepper will work. You know, have you tried to adjust your pepper grinder so that it'll grind, make a finer grind? Oh, okay. If he likes the finer crack, okay, then you could add a little bit of milk because that will help. That will also help increase the potency because curcumin likes the fat also. Because the curcumin that's in turmeric, it's fat soluble, and it will dissolve better in fat. And that also helps the body metabolize it better. You know, so if you like tea with milk in it, you know, not and you don't even have to use skim milk. But if you like your tea with a little bit of milk in it, that would be a good place to get a little bit of milk in. So if you ever see recipes referring to golden turmeric tea, that's because they're adding milk to it, or they're adding milk or a cream to it. And you'll know it's a good recipe if they're including some pepper in it. A turmeric beverage without pepper, it's not a good recipe, or it's a person that it does not have any knowledge, and they're just guessing. Okay, back to the Libby app here. If you go to the app on your phone, app store on your phone, and just type in LIBBY. If you have heavy cream, that'll work too. You'll just need a little bit. You don't need a lot. Don't waste your heavy cream. It's expensive. So even if you used whole milk's even is even better for your budget. Don't go bombing out your budget. But LIBBY on your app store on your phone. You can download the Libby app, and if you don't have a library card yet, you click on the not yet, and boom, you could click on the link for find libraries nearby, and then you'll have to click on the search button. Oh, good. It didn't. I didn't even think that it was going to load a map, in which case I would have doxed myself. But it'll tell you to find libraries nearby. Oh, 2% works well too. It's got 2%. That's 2% fat. That helps. Yeah. So that'll work too. But yeah, you can, if you don't have a library card already, or you can't get out to the library, or your son can't. Oh, your feral friend just watched a video. He commented, I just got a notification. Brilliant, loved it. Coley is one foul idiot. Love it. You could apply for the library card online through the majority of your libraries, and that's for digital access. And digitally, you could download books and read them like you're on your phone, like it's a Kindle, or audiobooks. They have magazines. Oh, see? Oh, you could do that while you're on the phone still. Yeah, and and you should be able to get a library card. I have 9 or 10 different library cards. I have one through my grandson's address. You know, what are they going to do? Check on me? Not all libraries have all books. That's why I have so many different library cards. I started that when I was traveling and was looking for audiobooks with all the driving I was doing. And I'm like, damn it, I need the second book in this series. And you know, I called my grandson's mom. I says, hey, can I use your library card to see if they have this book? And she was like, well, I says, look, I'm only looking for a digital book, so you don't have to worry about a book getting returned. Oh, okay, sure, yeah, go ahead. And she gave me her library card. And then after that, I just started getting my own card at her address. But anyway, there's many different libraries in my state, and they all let me get a library card because I'm in the same state, and they all know that I'm not in their community, but they allow me to have a library card for digital downloads only. And then just a few months ago, I discovered the Japan Foundation, and I forget where they're located out of, but I have a library card for the Japan Foundation, which is really cool. And I think there was a library in New York City that let me get a library card. Oh no, I think they let me get it for a day. Something like that. But anyway, so yeah. There you go. Yeah, exactly. I can multitask while I listen to an audiobook. You know, I do enjoy a good book. I can't sit there and stare at a screen and read a book. It's too hard on the eyes. You know, and most of the books I get, most of the physical books I get anymore are usually a cookbook or one of my many books on crafting. I got so many craft books, it's crazy. Stitch guides, you know, stuff like that. But most of my bookshelves are filled with different cookbooks for research because my grandson's mom insists that I start writing my own cookbook. You know, that's hard to do because, yeah, even though I do a lot of cooking from scratch, that doesn't mean that somebody else out there doesn't already have a recipe that's too similar. So a lot of research. So a lot of cookbooks to do my research. But anyway, plus all the crafting books. Because yeah, I do a lot of crafting, but you know, you never know everything. You did notice I wear glasses and that I went and had my eyes dilated last week for my eye exam. So yeah, nothing wrong with glasses. And I wear mine all the time. I wear mine all the time, not just for reading and not just for crochet. I wear mine all the time. I never really pointed this out, but my light here, oh, I just knocked it off. But my light here, this is a magnifier. I keep my magnifier light, and I just hope I didn't break that. Oops, I might have broke that. The magnifier light, oh shit, get back on there. Son of a bitch. The magnifier light, I have a couple of those. That one there, I move it back and forth. It's on a movable base here, but I have its clamped on base in the living room on my one end table. I have a big one clamped on my bedpost upstairs because sometimes I would do my nails up in my room, and I have another one downstairs where another spot where I do my nails. for if I'm doing for, when I am painting my nails. I haven't been doing my nails lately, they're too short. But if I'm doing any detail painting on my nails, or if I'm doing anything else that requires detail work, I have a light, a magnifying ring light, because my eyes aren't the greatest anymore. So yeah. And the first one I've had for, I don't know, 20 years. And I had the first one I had when my eyes were still good, because they come in handy if you're doing something that's requires detail work. I even have a pair that when I was doing some fine beading, I even have a pair that you wear like glasses, and you have different levels of magnifiers you could put on. And they have a light on them too. So yeah. So for all different types of crafting. They come in handy for all different things. They came in handy. I was doing some grafting on pepper plants and eggplants a couple years ago. That came in real handy. Oop, let me get back to my little bitty self there. Get that comment off the screen. But yeah, as soon as I wake up, the glasses go on, and it's the last thing I do before I go to sleep. No shame in needing to wear them. There's still 11 viewers in here. What the hell? You'd think we're giving away state secrets or something. Weird is the norm around here. A lot of lurkers. A lot of lurkers for it being quiet chat, quiet and calm chat. Oh, I wouldn't say we're boring, but it is quiet and calm chat. What are they waiting for me to get up and dance the jig or something? That or they all got their screen recorders up. that that oh my goodness. That must be what it is. They all got their screen recorders going. waiting to just catch that one perfect clip. Uh-oh, look at. Oh, yes, we're all plotting. That's all we do is plot around here. Well, my voice seemed to have held up for most of the night, but it's starting to give in now. Oof. I just coughed a bit. Oh, stretch. Ooh, my back is achy tonight. Wonder why. Oh, my voice is starting to feel scratchy again. I think my voice is telling me it's time to call it. There it goes. Hear it going again? I think it is time for me to call it. Voice is starting to crackle again. So on this upcoming crackle here, I think I'm going to call it a night. Yes, ma'am. So I will see you tomorrow. I think tomorrow, since Terry crashed on us tonight, I think Terry will probably want to go live tomorrow. So whether it's here or there, I will see you tomorrow, okay? Sweet dreams and happy thoughts.